What's going on, guys? Tonight, this is the Hellfire Farms HogScotch. So this is a warthog crossed with a Scotch bonnet. It looks amazing. I love the shape of this pepper. And I hope it retains this through the generations. Because this looks amazing. Look at that. That is such a cool. I keep turning down this backlight every time it resets. That is beautiful. Smells very lemony. Lemony, very habanero-like. And just a touch floral smelling. It smells delicious. Now I bet you next year it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to start going crazy. Let's give it a try. So the flavor on that was absolutely delicious. Very citrusy right up front. And I almost kind of got a very almost earthy vegetal flavor. And a touch of floral. It started burning pretty much immediately. And this one's really aggressive. This almost feels like, excuse me, pepper. Almost feels like a chemical burn. I mean, essentially it is, but the burn is different. It's extremely hot. But the way it spreads, it's super aggressive. It's almost like a scraping feeling. Yeah, one started off really aggressive. I'd say we got up to a good 4. Spread through the whole mouth. It's touching the throat a little bit. So, and when as soon as the heat came in, like actually started ramping up, all the flavor went away. but it was a very, very pleasant tasting pod. I can't wait till next generation of that one, because I can guarantee you right now, the heat on that one is going to go way up. And that's already a very serious burn for thinking Scotch bonnet. And you throw Warthog in there. That just took it to a whole nother level. Definitely went up to a 5. Just now came down on this level of aggressiveness as it spread. It's like it got more and more aggressive. It didn't keep the same burn pattern. It continuously increased as it spread. Like some will burn more in one spot, and then as they move, they'll burn more in that spot and not as much in the other spot. This one, as it spread, was aggressive everywhere. The tongue, the roof of the mouth, the insides of the cheeks. Lit my whole mouth up. It started burning the throat a little bit. Excuse me, pepper burp. It started burning the throat a little bit, and it never really progressed from there. So that was pretty interesting. I feel my nose is running. I need to clear that. I've been so stuffy. As soon as the heat started coming down, it did drop off from its peak quickly. Felt like the peak hit really hard. Like I said, it was very aggressive. Peak hit very hard. And then it just kind of fell off. It's still burning. It definitely slowed down its descent. But it went from like a 5 down to a 3, just like that. But it hasn't really fallen much from there. It's slowly going down from there. I'm tasting a little bit of floral. Not much though. It's the only flavor that had returned. That citrusy lemon flavor right in the beginning was absolutely delicious though. This is the type of pepper that you can almost make any sauce with. I'm very curious to see how this turns out next year. That could be a very, very special pepper. Good flavor. And if the heat was like that this year, I can only imagine how much higher it's going to be next year. So burn definitely dropped down to a 2. Again, very slow descent. It had a much slower descent than it did the rise. It rose up right away from the second I bit it. As I was chewing, it was getting hotter. And as soon as I swallowed, it just kept going. Excuse me, burp burp. smoke blown down from Canada, or with the wildfires and everything like that, had me completely locked up, congested. My throat was like almost swollen shut. My lungs wouldn't stop producing mucus. And this has helped clearing everything up. I can feel it. I literally feel it loosening everything up. So it just now dropped down to about a 1. So again, very, very slow descent. It will make a really nice, like a garlic-based sauce. A garlic sauce would be fantastic. Scotch bonnets, if it retained that Scotch bonnet flavor with that heat, garlic and onions, that would go fantastic in a garlic and onion based sauce. Just that slight citrus. It just very complement very well. Foods, I feel like you can almost put that on any food. I would use that pepper to cook in an apple pie. That's maybe like chop it up and put it in like a cheesesteak. That'd be delicious. It's not hitting the stomach hard. That one was all mouth burn. I wish the flavor stuck around a little bit longer, but it was pleasant while it lasted, so I'll take it. So burn is gone. Flavor did not stick around. Excuse me, pepper. Yes, that again from Hellfire Farms. It's a warthog crossed with a Scotch bonnet, and I was just very excited to try that one, and I can't wait to see how that turns out next year and the following generations, because I feel like that could end up being a staple. We'll see. All right, guys, burn daily.